You know, in my past life, I used to live in a cave. And I liked it. And now I just found a cave. And I like it. I'm gracious. Preciousness. You know why? Because Mother Earth is precious and beautiful. So get your ass outside. What is Gooch Gucci, beautiful beings? Welcome back, Awaken Ones, on another episode on Embracing Essential Series with your girl, Brittany Fontanez. If you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, I speak about spiritual development, emotional awareness, and I do guided readings for your zodiac sign. And I talk about things I feel need to be talked about because our divine right to know more than what we've been told. And I feel everything that's helped me heal and feel more harmonious on my journey. I feel these golden nuggets will assist you as well. If you want to know anything about me, I am an intuitive healer. I am a psychic tarot reader. I'm a Reiki practitioner. Dream interpretations. If you want to know anything about my business inquiries, all that information will be down in the description box below, and you'll be directed straight to my website. Other than that, beautiful beings, I'm hoping you're having a lovely, bubbly, blissful day so far. I know it may be Friday, but boo-boo, we have the right to make every day feel good. Every day feel right. Every day that gives us an opportunity to open up and heal on a deeper level. And the thing is, a lot of people, I realize, within this whole complexity of what we call life today and society at that, doesn't really fundamentally give us a guideline of how to heal ourselves, of how to make ourselves happy, how to feel more confident, or even, feel like we are capable. And because of this, since we don't have a guideline and we're always looking on the outside of us, we can never find any source of harmony within us. And that is because, the outside world was not taught to bring us harmony. It was taught for us to find harmony within ourselves. This is why we got to learn through our experiences to gain that wisdom and apply it. I don't care what anyone says. Knowledge ain't shit. Knowledge is not power unless you apply it, unless you merge one with it. That's why a lot of people have troubles manifesting upon their journey, even though we're natural manifestors. It's just, you have to do the inner work in order to merge with what you desire and what is your heart calling you to, that is actually meant for you. And because of this, of not really receiving the guideline that we needed to heal ourselves, to bring more harmony, to remember our truth, we're lost. We feel lost. We feel unguided. We feel stuck. We feel alone. And because of feeling this way, we think there's no way out. There's no other way than the way that you are and what we currently have. But I'm here to tell you today that is not true at all. I'm here to tell you today that the reason why that a lot of the collective today is wakening up beyond what we've been told, beyond what we believe, beyond what we have been living through for so many centuries and decades. The reason because the collective is waking up today is because we're learning to recognize our power. We're learning to recognize our pain. We're learning to recognize that the foundation this world has been built upon has been through pain, torment, lies, victimization, and loss of self, and nothing but distractions and temptations, which makes us not even connect to who we are anymore. And this makes us believe that we shouldn't have any faith, we shouldn't have any hope. But here's the thing, the collective is waking up to these illusions because there's something beyond the surface that's ready to connect with us, that's ready to show that we have never been alone. The creation of this world has a bigger meaning, a bigger purpose, a bigger vision, and that includes you. No matter how much you think your existence is not important, it is just as important as the rocks behind me that you like to go see on probably your daily hike, your daily walk, or whatever in the world that you see the beauty that makes up your day. You are a part of that too. But I'm going to be here to share with you how you can start connecting to the source that is beyond what we see, what we've been told, what we believe. And that source, you could believe in what you want to believe in. You have that right. You have that will. You could call it God, universe, source, higher power, divine, whatever fits best for you, or love at that. Whatever fits best for you. As I said that, the wind just hit. I love that. But whatever works best for you, recognize there is a higher power. And just because we were not given a guideline to understand how to connect to that power, it doesn't mean there isn't an internal guideline. It doesn't mean there is no source of direction or no resources at all. There is. Now I want to get into religion a little bit, because I think that's going to help people a lot more understand where I'm coming from, in order for you to find your own directory within your own self and understand that you do have all the answers that you need in order to move past what is a hurdle and to live the life that you know you're meant to be living in this timeline. So I'm not shutting on any religion, but religion has taught people to be codependent on the pastor or the building of a church itself. And I'm here to tell you that you are the temple. You don't need to go to a temple, which is a building, to connect to the source that is already all around you, that created this world and created you. So it's already within you. And therefore, the reason why we were taught to only believe in a pastor and only believe in the churches is because they don't want us to find our own power. They don't want us to know that we have an internal knowing that is guiding us throughout this physicality. So I'm here to share with you today how to heal through the autonomy, how to heal spiritually through the autonomy of the physical body. And please understand, the physical world wouldn't be made up if it wasn't for the spiritual world. And the spiritual world can't help your physicality if you don't attend to your spirituality. Ah, that was deep, spirit. Oh my God, rhyming on point, man. So today, I'm really excited to share this with you, because you're going to learn that your body is the guideline. Your body is the source within you that has all the answers, that has all the power, that has all the healing, that has all the ways for you to get over the barriers of the perceived notions of what you should be and who you should be and how you should be, and start being who you choose and decide to be, because you have that right, you have that will. You came onto this planet by yourself because you have the right to be yourself and think for yourself and live for yourself as whatever feels true to you. And so when you learn this, you're going to dismantle a lot of perceived notions, a lot of beliefs about needing validation, needing attention, trying to show off, trying to be a part of the world. But when I share this with you, you're going to learn that you are not of this world. You're just in it. But you're allowed to be who you want within it. And create what the hell you want with it. That's what I'm saying, bro. So let's get into this, because I'm excited to share this with you. And that is, like I said, how to spiritually heal through the autonomy of the body. How to heal using your physical essence to heal your spiritual essence, because let's dive really deep, you guys. In order for there to be a physical ailment, meaning a physical illness or dysfunctionality within a family or relationship, or the way you process or perceive life, your thought patterns, or how you show up in connections, or how you show up for yourself, or all of these things in general, or your finances at that. When you find a dysfunctionality within your finances as well, anything in your outer reality that seems as out of harmony is because your spirituality is not in alignment. So learning through your body what your spirituality needs to heal, you will be able to create balance within you, so you can be able to be more in alignment with your truth and receive what you're meant to receive, and let go what is actually not yours anymore. So let's get into it. So I want you guys to understand the physical essence of the entire body, and that is through and forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, but I studied this and I'm just like, fuck, I'm so bad with pronunciation, man. Endocrine system. The endocrine, I think it's the endocrine system, which involves hormones, is the substance that produce organisms and transmutes those organisms into forming tissues, muscles, matter, fluid, blood, and it stimulates the cells in order to make the tissues spring into action. So meaning that the endocrine system is to help the physical body be able to function the way that it does. And that is through certain glands. And here's the crazy thing, you glands. Here's the crazy thing, you glands. That's funny. Here's the crazy thing, you guys, when you learn the endocrine system, is that what's crazy about it is that all of these glands within our body connect to the spiritual essence of who you are, which we call the energetic centers that are chakras. Ain't that crazy? Is the fact that your physicality makes up your spirituality, and they all connect physically and non-physically, and they make up the matter of who you are and the non-matter of who you are. Shit is crazy. So it makes up the physical of who you are and the spiritual, which is the emotional, which is the intuitive, which is all of what is not seen. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that beautiful how the universe is able to operate and help you through your own body, and realizing that your body knows how to heal. Your body knows what to do in order to assist you. And you may be thinking, but my ego gets in the way, or this illness gets in the way, or all my beliefs get in the way. How is my body helping me when it's working against me? It's working against you because you're not helping it. Like that saying goes, God can't help you unless you help yourself. So that means you got to help your body in order for your body to help you. That's why they say in the spiritual community, fasting, eating greens, eating certain things for certain particular parts within the body helps your body function at this optimal state of health. And when your body is functioning, your body is like an antenna. So you're able to receive frequencies. You're able to receive guidance. You're able to receive higher frequencies that put you in a state of joy and that put you into the correct divine timeline that you're meant to be in. So that is why taking care of your physicality is so important, because it takes care of your spirituality, and therefore your spirituality can make up your physicality, which is your reality. Oh my God, these words, I can't today. But all right, let's get into knowing the glands. And this is really beautiful, because you have two clusters. And what I mean by two clusters is that these two clusters hold 3 glands in one, but all together they make up to 6 glands within the body, which it shows right here in the endocrine system chart right here. And what's beautiful about this is that even though there's 6 glands, there is a 7th, and that is the Crown Chakra. So we're going to get into this. So let's get into the glands itself. We're going to first start with the bottom one, and that is starting with the male. That is the testicles, or the testes, they like to say in the professional way. And then you have the woman, the uterus and the ovaries. Now this is where the root chakra is. Ain't that beautiful? That's where the root chakra lies. That is the base of who you are. That's why they say the root chakra is the I am. It's the grounding of who you are. This is why, like, when you are presenting yourself, when you have a certain stance, you're presenting who you are to the world. Ain't that beautiful? So I am root chakra, and that is where the uterus and the ovaries is, and the testes is as well for masculines. Now let's get into the next gland, and that is the pancreas. And what's beautiful about this is that is where let me go back to the ovaries. So the ovaries actually above is where the sacral chakra is, and that is where the womb lies. And the beautiful thing is that within the ovaries, even though there's a womb in a woman, there is a womb in the male. And it may not be visible in the male, but it's very evident that we all have a womb, and the womb carries who we are. The way the mother carried their child in the womb, you're carrying yourself in your own womb, in your own life, because you are the creation of who you are itself. You get what I'm saying? I know that may sound very, very complex, but in a way, we both genders hold masculine and feminine energy. So therefore, we hold the same amount of body parts. May look different, but internally and spiritually, it's all the same, really. So let's get into the next one. Now you have the pancreas, and that is the solar plexus right here. And that holds, oh wait, where am I? Yeah. And then you got the pancreas. What's interesting about this area, if you see in the chart, you got the pancreas, the kidneys, and the adrenaline cortex. All of these stem very, very close together, because the solar plexus is your power. It's your life force. It's the willpower to have the confidence to manifest, to take action, to go after what you want. That's why the root chakra is the I am, the sacral chakra is I feel, and the solar plexus is I do. Isn't that beautiful how it all aligns together? Now let's get into the next one. Now you have the Oh my God, excuse me, guys. What's interesting is that they don't include the heart chakra. We will get into that at the end because the heart chakra is the component of what makes you a spiritual, non-physical, dimensional being into a physical being. So since there's not really a gland including the heart, I mean, it is the heart is the gland itself, but it's not really included into this chart because it's a different source of power, but it does connect to all. So that's the beautiful part. Now, let's get into the throat. The throat is the other cluster of 3 glands in one. And what's crazy about this is that the thymus gland, this one right here, connects to the heart. So the reason why a lot of people have, chest problems, heart problems, or anything like that is because this part is blocked. This part is where it connects to your throat, where you can speak your truth from your heart. That's why a lot of people have troubles with their chest. So let's get into this area of the throat. You have the thymus gland, I said, see what I mean? I have troubles pronunciating shit. The parathyroid, parathyroid gland. And then you have the thyroid gland itself. These 3 make up the throat. This is where you speak your truth. This is where your creativity is. I speak. And the beautiful thing is the heart is that I love. And love is like, it's not something physical. It's something that makes up its own source of energy. That's why it's like not even in the system, because it's like not even a gland itself. The heart is just its own damn thing. Man, I fucking love it. Now let's get into the next ones, is where you have the pituitary gland, the hypothalamus, and then you have the pineal gland. So you have 3 glands in one. This is another cluster. This makes up the connection to spirit itself. So the lower chakras make up the physicality, and the heart makes up your connection to this physicality. But then your upper chakras make up a connection to your spirituality. So then the reason for the throat is because you're speaking your truth beyond the physicality, who you really are internally, what source made you to be. And then you have the third eye chakra, which is your intuitions, where you see through lies, where you see through bullshit, where you see your truth and you see your future. And that's where the psychic gifts really come from, and that's where the joy can be creative through your visualization and your imagination. And then you have the crown chakra, which is right up here. That is where that part in your brain can produce DMT, which does produce DMT, cortisol. It produces serotonin and produces all these different types of substances and chemicals in order for all of these glands to work in wholeness and combination with each other. Now, like I said in the beginning, when anything is out of a physical ailment, it's because, let's get into the spiritual chart now, which are the chakras. It's because your chakras are out of balance. Now, let's get into what happens when your chakras are out of balance and how they affect you physically. Well, now that we know the root chakra affects, the pelvis area, the lower area, then the reason because of that, how it could be blocked is not feeling safe. Now, the sacral chakra could be blocked by feeling a lot of shame of who you are. So the root chakra deals with who you are and not feeling safe of who you are. That could create a physical ailment down there. Now, the sacral chakra, which is a sexual gland, that can affect how you connect to people and yourself and your creativity and your sexuality. And that could be blocked through the essence of shame. Who shamed your sexuality? Did your parents shame you? Did you shame yourself? Did you make yourself, or did you go through a certain trauma that made you feel very, very shameful of yourself and made you feel like you're not worthy of love or connection? So that is the way that could be blocked, is through shame. Now you got the solar plexus, which is the I do. But this is blocked by not having confidence. That's why people procrastinate. That's why people feel scared. That's why people don't have a backbone, because the solar plexus is literally right here. People don't have a backbone to go after the things that they want or to speak up for themselves, which is the I do. And they could be blocked by feeling guilty of wanting more, feeling guilty of being confident, feeling guilty of being who you are. None of that, boo. And the reason why I'm sharing all this is because when you could be aware of your physical ailments, you could be aware of what needs to be assisted within the spiritual essence of who you are and how to heal those spiritual ailments in order for your physical self to be more at ease, more harmony, and everything could flow naturally. Because the body is full of energy and frequencies, you guys. When you are realigning and adjusting yourself back into your divine alignment and your divine life force, your body is literally repelling and attracting. So when you're healing and taking care of your physicality, you're literally resisting what is not good for you, what is not meant for you, and you're attracting what is good for you, what is meant for you. And when you don't take care of your body, you're attracting what is not meant for you, and you're resisting what is meant for you. You see how this works? It's crazy, but it's beautiful how all this just combines. I love this shit, you guys. I'm a nerd for this shit. So now that we got into the solar plexus, now let's get into the heart chakra. That could be blocked by resentment, not forgiving, not letting go. And that really stems from neglect wound, because a neglect wound can come from having a hard time letting go. So that is the I love. That is the I love gland, you guys. That's the I love energy. And that is blocked by not forgiving, feeling resentment, feeling lack of trust within this world and this life and people. So that could be blocked by not forgiving and not choosing love. And I know it's hard to choose love because we were taught to numb ourselves and not feel. But when you learn why you physically feel this way, then you will learn where spiritually needs to be healed. And then at the end, you guys, I'm going to share with you certain foods that can help you physically in order to help you spiritually, in order for you to get back into alignment and start receiving what you've been needing and asking for. So let's get into the next ones. Now you have the throat chakra. Now the throat chakra is I speak my truth. That could be blocked by lies. You telling yourself that you don't matter, what you say doesn't matter, how you feel doesn't matter, so I shouldn't speak up, I shouldn't speak my truth, I shouldn't let that person in a relationship know what I want, I shouldn't let my parent let them know that I'm my own person, you know. That could be blocked by lies you tell about yourself and lies you tell about life. This is why gossiping good, you guys. So that throat chakra could be blocked by you not speaking your truth. Ain't that simple? So now let's get into the third eye chakra. Third eye chakra could be blocked by illusions. And that's why a lot of people have headaches. That's why a lot of people have migraines. Is because they're blocked by illusion. They're seeing illusions. Illusions is like, could be your mind makes up how you perceive life, your perspective of it. So when you're consistently worried, scared, anxious, trying to control everything, trying to solve every single fucking problem, and not allowing, not surrendering, not trusting, not allowing your body to be at ease. This is why headaches and migraines are created, because we're trying to control so much. The third eye chakra could be blocked because of all those illusions you're telling yourself, all those limiting beliefs about you can't do this, why you need to worry about this, why you need to do this, why you need to believe in this. When little do you know that it's the I see. And since the third eye is the I see, that means you have the right to see what you want to see, meaning that you can believe what you want to believe. And majority of us, the reason why the third eye chakra is blocked, because these are illusions are created from the beliefs that we hold from our parents, from our childhood, from the outer world, not our own. But once we heal and do the inner work and do the physical work of healing ourselves, then our third eye will open up more for us to expand our consciousness and expand our own truth. Now, you have the last but not least, the crown chakra, and that is I am. What is it? It's the root chakra is the I am, and then the crown chakra is the oneness. I'm guessing it would be another form of I am, because we have an auric field or energetic field around us that is literally connected from the bottom of our roots and then to the top of our head. So basically it's literally like the I am, so like oneness. And the crown chakra, that is the part where you receive your divine guidance, you receive how to move forward, you receive, you know, what you've been lacking. And that's what's beautiful about the crown chakra, is that it's so non-physical, But when you connect to it, you're connecting to a source bigger than yourself. And that crown chakra could be blocked by ego attachments. And the ego attachments could be you trying to chase and have everything outside of you to give you a sense of completion because you feel lonely and you feel incomplete. But the crown chakra, when it's open, it means that you're connected to the oneness, meaning that you never, never lack. You never lack. You see? So this all intertwines and it all makes sense in some way. And the reason why it's all connected the way that it is, because it's here to show us that we have the guidance that we need. We just first got to heal and go within ourselves and love ourselves and receive that healing in order to allow ourselves to create a version of who we want to be in order for our life to come into fruition that we dream of, that we know in our hearts is true to us. So now let's get into the last but not least. I want to share with you guys certain foods that connect to the physical essence of the body and help the spiritual essence of your whole entire being. Boo boo. So let's get into it. So here's the beautiful thing for your eyes, you guys, which will help with the third eye and the crown mostly, and that is carrots. Isn't that beautiful? Fucking carrots can help with the eyes, man. And then you have walnuts, which help with the brain. A walnut even looks like a brain, so it helps with the brain function. It helps with the crown chakra and the third eye as well. It's beautiful. And then this is what I love the fucking most. Also, you got blueberries. Blueberries are blue, so they help with the throat chakra, and they're very good for juice. And what's beautiful about it, if you eat a certain amount of blueberries, it actually produces the same amount of 8 cups of water. Ain't that some shit? So it really does hydrate you, and it will help your throat chakra open up as well. Now, what's beautiful is that you have the heart. The heart, the way to help the heart physically and spiritually is to eat more tomatoes. Ain't that some shit? Tomatoes look like the heart a little bit. Ain't beautiful? Now let's get into what I love the most, and that is celery. If you eat celery, it helps with the bones. It helps with mostly your legs and helps with the bones, so it helps with the root chakra. It was beautiful also is that eating beetroots, since they come from the root of earth itself, and your root chakra is grounding of the earth itself, since your feet touch the earth the most, then that will help as well. Your root chakra, and that will also help your bones as well, to be able to be more flexible and stretch more. And that's why a lot of people feel ailments in their bones, because they don't stretch enough. They're not connecting to their body enough. So then you have, this is my favorite, avocados help with the ovaries and the testes. They help with the ovaries and the testes, you guys, you know. Now you have, well, they mostly help with the uterus and the womb. Now, for my men, yes, avocados can help with the testes, but sorry to share this with you, but clams are the best way to go for you to help with your testes. I'm just saying. I don't know. That's what I learned. That's what I study, and it does make sense. It looks like a testicle, so it only makes sense. It only makes sense. So what's crazy is that the foods that I'm sharing with you actually look like the body parts. Ain't that beautiful? So a grapefruit helps with the breast, and it will help with the heart chakra as well. And then you got tomatoes will help with the heart. And then you have, what's beautiful is that you have red wine, which helps with the blood. And there was something else. Also, beets does help with the blood. Strawberries help with the blood as well. And then you have, next one is ginger, helps with the stomach. This is why ginger is very good for detoxification, for the solar, not the solar plexus. Yes, the solar plexus, but mostly for the sacral chakra, because that's where the womb is, and that's where the stomach mostly is, and that's where all the gunk of what we hold and all the trauma still lies. And here's the crazy thing, you guys, when we don't clean out our sacral chakra and we don't clean out our stomach, little do we know we're still holding foods from our childhood that are creating, what is that residual energy that is called a free radical. And that free radical creates a continuous vibration of receiving that whatever that the foods is holding within. Because when we're still holding gunk from our childhood, or we're holding the traumas that experienced that moment, all of that, and that vibration is rippling out, and in order to be a magnet to receive with the vibration that we're at. That's why they say you never attract what you want, you always attract who you are. And the sacral chakra is the I feel chakra. And feeling is the power of receiving. Not thinking, but feeling. This is getting deep, man. All right, sweet potatoes help with the pancreas, man. Helps with the stomach too. Helps with the solar plexus. That's some beautiful shit. Grapes help with the lungs. I love grapes. Let you guys know, seedless grapes aren't real. Gotta get the seeds. I know it sucks taking them out, but those grapes taste a lot fucking better. I'll let you know that. Now, the last three is you have mushrooms. Help with the ears. Help with the hearing. Help with the throat as well. Now, you got kidney beans, obviously, help with the kidneys, looks like a kidney. And the kidney actually helps cleanse out and flushes out a lot of toxins within the body. So that could be affected by drinking a lot, especially drinking a lot. Little people know that drinking actually creates memory loss as well. So, now the last one is you have onions. I love onions. Fucking love onions and garlic. I have to have them with every fucking meal. But onions is good for cell health. When you break up onions, it's good for cell health. It's good for nerves. It's good for the atoms within your body. So, you guys, those are some foods that can help with your physical ailments. And it will help with your spiritual ailments as well. In order for you guys to use your body to heal yourself spiritually, to get rid of these blocks, these suppressed emotions, these things that are keeping you in this state of stagnation, sadness, not melancholy, apathy, all of these things, you guys. And I'm not saying I'm a certified doctor or physician. I'm not. But I have studied a lot of different scientists, different teachers who have actually have put this into effect within their own lives. And I've done it within myself. And I've seen how it changes the way I attract. It changes the way I show up. And this is a way for us to trust that we do have an internal guidance that's here to help us heal, here to help us receive the way forward into what it is that we want to have and we're meant to have in this life. Our heart yearns for more is because we're meant to be more. But the reason why we feel blocked is because we're not taking care of ourselves. We don't understand ourselves, and we need to get to know ourselves. And this is the best way to get to know yourself and heal your body and understand that it's its own consciousness, but it's so intelligent that it knows how to help you maneuver in this world, but helps you heal as well in order for you to help yourself. So, you guys, I really hope this was informative for you. If you guys want me to go more in depth on what these glands stand for and actually how in depth that they run through the spiritual essence of who you are, let me know in the comment section below. I'll dive more deep into detail each of these glands and each of the chakra system to let you guys know more in detail to help you find your own way of healing. And like I said, you guys, this is just a way to help yourself. And if you don't know Joe Dispenza, he healed himself from the doctor saying he would never walk again through the healing his physical self and healing his spiritual self. So ain't that some shit? So everything I shared with you today is for you to understand that your physical body has its own consciousness. So meaning that you can use your body to heal certain blockages and certain things. So understand that when you feel ungrounded or you feel unsafe or you feel like you can't sit properly, is because you don't feel safe in the world. You feel ashamed of who you are, so you have to stand a certain way. You feel like you can't speak up for yourself. You feel like you can't love because you've been hurt so much. You feel like you can't speak your truth because no one will listen. You feel like, you have to be in this la-la land because, you're too scared to see the truth. You feel like you're alone because you're not connected to something beyond you because you believe what's outside of you. Ooh, so the beautiful way to use the body to heal your spiritual self is by realizing, when we shrug our shoulders, the other day I realized Mom, my neck hurts, my shoulder hurts. And I went into that. I didn't take nothing. I went into that. I was like, shoulders, why do you hurt? Like I said, the body is its own consciousness. Every part of it's its own consciousness. Body, why do you hurt? Shoulders, why do you hurt? And I recognized I was still holding on to something from the past. I was still holding on to other people's responsibilities. I was still holding on to the fact of how, I should take care of the world. And then I remember, I started to feel shame. I started to feel rejection towards relationships and connections. And that pain was coming from my sacral chakra. And I felt it. And that's the crazy thing, you guys. When you go within the pain, when you feel, then you allow yourself to open up to the healing. But you first got to go through it and overcome it. You can't just bypass it. That's why it still lingers. So you could literally feel within your body and talk to that certain part of your body and have compassion for it and talk to it like a little kid and let it know, I hear you. I see you. What's going on? Why do you hurt? What's going on? You know, you're having compassion for yourself. You're learning to love yourself again. You're learning how to be your own healer. You're learning how to be your own savior. That's why we come onto this planet ourselves, because we already have all the answers. We already have all the resources. We already have all the connections, the guidelines. We just have to connect. We just have to go within. And we have to see that we have it already by first listening to ourselves, not what's outside of us. Because this world wasn't built for our benefit. This world was to teach us how to be our own benefit, to restructure how the world must be and should be in a harmonious way with pure intentions. So, like I said, you guys, just go within your body, and whatever pain you feel, talk to that certain part of the body. And what I've shared with you today, but use these ways to help heal certain ailments within your body, so you can actually connect more with your spiritual self and connect and create an intimate bond with spirit, so you can connect with something bigger than yourself, and you can start realizing there's magic within you, there's power within you, and you can create the fucking life that you want. But you first gotta heal yourself and help yourself in order for the world and yourself to help you. And what I mean by the world, I mean universe. So other than that, you guys, that's all I wanted to share with you. They want me to share this last thing. If you have any headaches or any migraines, instead of taking something, ask. What are you not seeing? What are you believing? What is limiting you? Ask. All you gotta do, this is why they say in the Bible, ask and you shall receive. You have the guideline all around you, within you. Ask and you shall receive. But you first got to go through it, feel it, in order to overcome it and heal it. So other than that, you beautiful beings, that's all I want to share with you today. How to heal your spiritual, physical self through the autonomy of the body. If you found this very beneficial, very insightful, please let me know your feedback in the comment section below. And also hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you won't miss out on any informative videos just like this. And again, if you want me to dive more deep into the glands and more deep into the chakra system, let me know your feedback in the comment section below, and I will do that for you happily. Other than that, you guys, if you want to know any of my business inquiries, book a personal reading with me or a healing session, all that information is down in the description box below. But other than that, you guys, get your ass outside. Until then, have a blissful day. I love you guys.